Have you ever wondered what it's like to own one of the world's biggest football clubs and have so much money that you could buy anything you want? Today, we're going to step into the amazing world of Sheikh Mansour, the man who changed Manchester City forever. Early life and background. Let's go back to where it all started. On a warm November day in 1970, a baby boy was born into the royal family of Abu Dhabi. This boy would grow up to become one of the most powerful people in sports. Sheikh Mansour wasn't just any regular kid, he was the fifth son of the ruler of Abu Dhabi, and he grew up with 5 brothers in a world filled with luxury. But here's something interesting: Mansour didn't just rely on his family name. He flew to America to study at Santa Barbara Community College in 1989. He wanted to learn English and understand the world better. Later, he went back home and got a degree in international affairs from United Arab Emirates University in 1993. This shows us that even with all his family's money, he knew education was super important. Rise to power. As Mansour grew older, he started taking on big responsibilities. In 1997, he became the chairman of the president's office. Imagine being in charge of such an important job. But that was just the beginning. Today, he's the deputy prime minister of the United Arab Emirates. That's like being the second in command of an entire country. His brothers say he was always the one who could solve problems and bring people together, which helped him rise to such an important position. Even with all this power, people who work with him say he's always calm and thinks carefully before making decisions. The Manchester City story. Now, here comes the really exciting part. In 2008, something huge happened in the football world. Sheikh Mansour looked at Manchester City, a team that wasn't doing so well at the time, and thought, I can make this team great. He paid £210 million to buy the club. That's more money than most of us can even imagine. But buying the club was just the start. Mansour started bringing in the best players and coaches money could buy. He didn't just want a good team, he wanted the best team in the world. And guess what? It worked. Manchester City went from being just another team to winning lots of Premier League titles and becoming one of the scariest teams to play against. The car collection that will blow your mind. Let's talk about something that'll make car lovers super excited. Sheikh Mansour doesn't just have 1 or 2 fancy cars, he has a whole collection that would make anyone's jaw drop. He owns 5 Bugatti Veyrons, and each one of these cars costs more than most houses. But wait, there's more. He also has a super rare Porsche 911 GT1, a Lamborghini Reventon, and a Ferrari Enzo. His favorite car might surprise you, though. It's a white Range Rover, but not just any Range Rover. This one is super special because it's bulletproof. That means even if someone tried to shoot at it, the bullets wouldn't go through. Now that's what I call staying safe in style. Living like a king. When it comes to houses, Sheikh Mansour takes things to another level. He owns a massive hunting estate in Spain that's bigger than 8,000 football fields put together. Can you imagine owning that much land? He spent $430 million on it in 2016, and it's so big that he's building his landing strip for planes. The estate has a forest, lakes, and even a small mountain. Local people say they sometimes see helicopters landing there with special guests. But that's not all. He also has access to the Emirates Palace, which some people call the only real 7-star hotel in the world. The hotel cost £2.2 billion to build, and it's covered in gold and marble. It's so fancy that they even filmed parts of Fast and Furious 7 there. The palace has a special floor just for royal family members, with rooms bigger than most houses. They say even the bathroom taps are made of solid gold, and every room has a butler available 24 hours a day. The floating palaces. Now, let's talk about something cool as yachts. Sheikh Mansour owns a yacht called Topaz that's so big and fancy that even Leonardo DiCaprio wanted to use it. This floating palace is worth $527 million and is one of the biggest private yachts in the world. It has its movie theater, swimming pools, and even a room just for storing jet skis. The crew that works on the yacht is bigger than the staff of some hotels. But Mansour wasn't satisfied with just one super yacht. He got another one called Blue, which is even more impressive. This yacht is so big that it could fit Manchester City's entire stadium inside it. It has 2 helicopter landing pads, can hold 50 people, and moves through the water at amazing speeds. The yacht has its hospital, gym, and even a special room where you can watch fish swimming under the boat. Some people say the windows are made of special glass that turns dark when you press a button. Business brain behind the billions. You might think Sheikh Mansour just spends money, but he's super smart with business. He owns parts of more than 50 companies all around the world. He even owns part of Virgin Galactic, yes, the company that wants to send people to space. He made a clever move when he bought some shares in Barclays Bank and sold them later for a $1.4 billion profit. That's what we call smart business. His business friends say he can spot a good deal from miles away, just like he spots good football players. He also owns big parts of companies that make clean energy and build new cities. Some people say he can read a 100-page business report in just 1 hour and remember everything important in it. He often surprises his business partners by knowing tiny details about their companies that even they didn't know. His office has a special room with screens showing all his business information from around the world. The football empire. Manchester City isn't the only football club Mansour owns. He created something called the City Football Group, which owns teams in lots of different countries. They have teams in New York, Uruguay, India, Japan, Australia, Belgium, Spain, China, and France. It's like he's building his own football universe. Family life. Even with all his business and football stuff, Sheikh Mansour makes time for his family. He has 2 wives and 6 children. His second wife is a powerful person herself. She's the president of the Dubai Women Establishment. That shows us that even super rich people value family just like we do. Making money work. Some people might wonder how much money Sheikh Mansour has. Well, hold on to your hats, he's worth about $17 billion. But here's the crazy part, his family, the Al Nahyan family, might be worth between $560 and $600 billion. That's more money than most countries have. The future plans. Sheikh Mansour keeps thinking big about the future. He's not just interested in football, he puts money into horse racing, Formula 1 racing, and even space travel. He owns part of Ferrari and Mercedes, and he's always looking for new ways to make his businesses bigger and better. Before we wrap up this amazing journey through Sheikh Mansour's life, think about this: he's shown us that having lots of money isn't just about buying fancy things. It's about making smart choices, building great teams, and always thinking about what's coming next. If you enjoyed learning about one of football's most powerful owners, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with your friends who love football, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about the world's most interesting people. Also, tell us in the comments what surprised you most about Sheikh Mansour's life. Remember to ring that notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep dreaming big. Who knows, maybe you'll build your billion-dollar empire someday.